Naruto already begins the story with too much power inside of him. The Nine Tails is sealed in his body before he can even understand what loneliness is. Now give that same child an even stranger gift. Every enemy he defeats leaves something behind. That sounds like the fastest path to becoming Hokage. It's also the fastest path to becoming something nobody can name. So what if, once the enemy falls, Naruto could steal their powers? What if he could pull one piece of them into himself forever? Well, I found 3 ways this story could continue. In the first theory, Naruto learns Restraint before the power ruins him. The story starts with Mizuki. Naruto still steals the Scroll of Sealing and learns Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then still beats Mizuki half to death after Iruka protects him. But when Mizuki collapses, Naruto feels something open inside his head. Earth release. Like hiding a mole, basic transformation tricks, a few small weapon techniques, nothing world-breaking, but enough for him to realize what's going on. Naruto keeps it a secret at first. During the Land of Waves, the Demon Brothers fall fast, and Naruto gains Water Clone and water-hiding instincts. Then Zabuza appears. Naruto doesn't defeat him alone, but he helps bring him down, so the power only gives him fragments, mist movement, silent killing posture, and the feeling of fighting with a sword too heavy for his body. Against Haku, the temptation gets worse. Haku's ice release calls to him. When Naruto finally breaks through the mirrors, he can feel the bloodline waiting. Ice mirrors, one-handed signs, the ability to mix wind and water into something beautiful yet dangerous. But Haku protects Zabuza and dies with his humanity intact. Naruto sees that and refuses to take the bloodline from a kid who was only trying to be useful to the person who saved him. That one choice is the fine line. Naruto realizes stealing power means stealing the last proof that his enemy lived. So he makes a rule. He will take the techniques from enemies who he lets live. He won't strip the dead unless the power is too dangerous to leave behind. By the Chunin exams, Naruto is stronger, but not monstrous. He has water movement, earth hiding, better chakra control, and small stolen tricks from defeated opponents. He beats Neji and feels the Byakugan trying to awaken in his skull. For 1 second, the whole arena becomes veins, chakra points, organs, and pain. And because of Neji's contempt, he almost takes it. However, Hinata helps him shut it down. In the end, Naruto refuses to steal the Byakugan because he understands what the Hyuga clan would see. Another outsider taking from them, another cage. This thought ends up becoming even more concrete during the Gaara fight. Naruto defeats Gaara, touches the sand, and feels Shukaku's power clawing at him. He could take sand control, maybe even a piece of the One Tail's chakra. Instead, he lets Gaara keep it, because he finally sees someone just as lonely as himself. Naruto, even with the power to steal, secures victory through empathy rather than theft. He becomes a stronger genin, maybe even a prodigy, but the real victory is that he learns the one lesson his powers hate most. Some things shouldn't be taken. In the end, Naruto decides to seal off this ability entirely. In the second theory, Naruto becomes Konoha's strongest weapon, while still trying to be its hero. This version takes Haku's ice release. The moment Haku falls, Naruto steals the bloodline. Cold floods his veins. Wind and water twist together. The next time he forms a shadow clone, it leaves frost on the bridge. He can create crude ice mirrors, not as elegant as Haku's, but terrifying once combined with clones. 100 Narutos can now bounce between reflective ice surfaces, throwing kunai from every direction. Kakashi immediately gets worried. Then the Chunin exam makes it worse. Naruto defeats Kiba and takes his beast senses. He defeats Neji and takes the Byakugan. The awakening nearly blinds him for days, but once Hinata teaches him how to control the vision, his fighting style explodes. Shadow clones plus Byakugan is unfair. Every clone sees chakra points. Every clone can learn. Every clone can surround an enemy and attack the Tenketsu from every angle. Then he defeats Gaara. This time, Naruto takes sand control too. He avoids absorbing Shukaku entirely, claiming only the automatic sand defense and mineral manipulation shaped through Gaara's body. Now Naruto has clones, ice, Byakugan, animal senses, and sand armor. By the time Jiraiya takes him away to train, the old man realizes he isn't training a normal Jinchuriki. He's training a walking archive of defeated enemies. The time skip becomes completely different. Jiraiya teaches him summoning, Rasengan, chakra control, and survival. Naruto uses Byakugan to study his own chakra network, sand to defend against Kurama's cloak, and ice mirrors to improve speed. He learns to combine stolen powers instead of just stacking them. Sand shields the body. Ice creates angles. Shadow clones gather experience. Byakugan reads everything. When the Akatsuki starts moving, Naruto becomes their worst matchup. Against Deidara, he uses Byakugan to track clay bombs and sand to smother explosions. If he defeats him, he takes explosive clay and suddenly shadow clones can carry living bombs. Against Kakuzu, he takes Earth Grudge Fear and learns the secret of extra hearts. Naruto doesn't implant 5 hearts like Kakuzu, but he learns how to separate chakra threads through his body, making him harder to restrain or kill. Then Pain attacks Konoha. This Naruto still loses people, but not the whole village. Byakugan finds the chakra rods. Sand blocks the missiles. Ice pins the animal summons. Explosive clones destroy the Ashura path. When the Deva path uses Shinra Tensei, Naruto hides underground through stolen earth techniques and returns before the cooldown ends. He defeats Pain and steals the Rinnegan's pull. He stops short of taking the full eyes or Nagato's entire godhood, extracting a single expression of it: attraction and repulsion. Now Naruto can drag enemies into Rasengan range or blast them away with compressed force. He finds Nagato, talks to him, still chooses mercy. Nagato revives the village, but Naruto walks away with one piece of the Rinnegan inside him. This route ends with Naruto becoming Hokage early in everything but title. Konoha comes to respect him because his ruthlessness ended up saving them. Even if they don't celebrate him, they accept him for his barely good-leaning nature. The other villages fear him because he is a Jinchuriki with ice release, Byakugan sight, sand defense, explosive clones, and a piece of Pain's gravity. Every Kage meeting starts with the same question: if Naruto ever decides peace requires stealing from everyone, who stops him? But the third theory is even worse. In this version, Naruto doesn't learn restraint, he learns hunger. Against Neji, Naruto reaches too deep. He steals sand control like before, but now he also steals Shukaku's chakra. That's when Kurama notices. The fox isn't amused anymore. Naruto's soul is starting to look crowded. Human techniques are one thing, bloodlines are another. Tailed Beast chakra is different entirely. It has a will, a taste, a hatred. Naruto now carries Kurama and a stolen echo of Shukaku, and the two powers grind against each other inside him like storms. After Sasuke leaves, Naruto goes hunting. He defeats sound ninjas and steals their body modifications. He takes Kabuto's medical ninjutsu and learns how to keep himself alive through damage that should kill him. He finds Orochimaru's labs and starts pulling techniques from prisoners, experiments, curse marks, and corpses. He doesn't mean to become cruel at first, he just keeps repeating the same justification: I need to bring Sasuke back. Then the Akatsuki gives him better targets. From Deidara, Naruto steals explosive chakra. From Sasori, he steals puppet body knowledge and poison craft. From Kakuzu, he steals the idea of hearts and threads, making his body modular. From Kisame, he steals chakra-draining instincts and water shark techniques. Every victory makes him harder to recognize. When he meets Itachi, the Sharingan becomes the first power that truly scars him. Naruto can't use it like an Uchiha at first, but after defeating a weakened Itachi, he steals enough ocular chakra to awaken a twisted version in one eye. Now he has Byakugan sight and Sharingan prediction fighting for space in his brain. Genjutsu stops working on him because there are too many stolen chakra patterns inside his mind. Then Pain arrives. This Naruto doesn't talk Nagato down. He defeats the Six Paths effortlessly, follows the rods back to the real body, and steals the Rinnegan completely. Konoha is saved, but Nagato dies empty. Konan sees what Naruto has become and tries to kill him with paper bombs. He survives by breaking into sand, ice, and chakra threads at once. From there, the war is already lost. Obito tries to trap him with Kamui, but Naruto uses Rinnegan gravity, stolen Sharingan timing, and Kurama's chakra to force his hand onto Obito's mask. Once Obito falls, Naruto steals Kamui too. Now distance loses all meaning, and traditional defense becomes useless. Naruto can appear inside sealed rooms, phase through attacks, and drag enemies into a private dimension full of sand, ice, puppets, clones, and chakra chains. Madara is excited when he sees him, for about 10 seconds. Then Naruto steals from him too. He claims Wood Release, Limbo Awareness, and Six Paths Chakra. The old Uchiha dream collapses into Naruto's collection. By the time Kaguya appears, she isn't facing Team 7. She's facing a boy carrying the best pieces of every monster who touched his life. Kaguya changes dimensions. Naruto follows with Kamui. She uses bones that turns bodies into ash. Naruto sacrifices clones made from sand and puppet threads. She tries to overwhelm him with chakra. Naruto drains it like Kisame, pulls it like Pain, seals it like an Uzumaki, and devours it like something worse than any tailed beast. Finally, he defeats her, and steals the Otsutsuki power. The war ends, but nobody celebrates. Sasuke looks at him and realizes a final battle would be utterly pointless. Sakura can't reach him. Kakashi can't talk him down. The villages don't see Naruto as a savior anymore. They see the end of shinobi history wearing an orange jacket. Instead of destroying the world out of hatred, which would be easier, Naruto suppresses it completely through strength. He assimilates every dangerous bloodline, forbidden jutsu, tailed beast fragment, and reality-bending eye. He says nobody should suffer from power again, so he takes all power into himself. The shinobi world becomes peaceful because it becomes powerless. Years later, children tell stories of the 7th Hokage who saved the world by robbing it. Naruto sits alone above Konoha, surrounded by every ability he ever wanted, and finally understands the joke. The boy who wanted everybody to acknowledge him became too powerful for anyone to stand beside. Nothing but solitude awaits his incredibly long life, as he stole that from Kaguya too. This theory turns him into the final villain of the ninja world. driven by a twisted belief that his compassion gives him the right to take everything. Canon Naruto broke the cycle by reaching people. This Naruto breaks the cycle by being unreachable. And that's a victory so lonely it may as well be a curse. But that begs the question, what would happen if Naruto knew everything that would happen in the world from the start? Well, that's the subject of this other video. Click on this video to see what it would be like if Naruto was reincarnated with all his memories. Go ahead, click it.